Welcome back to Thetadolyon. In a surprise twist, over the last few days while our heroes have been recovering and trying to seal the water from spreading, Projet has caught wind about what the Drow are doing to their own people. The Drow resistance let him know that the reason why there have been no soldiers seen around Fort Lightbringer is that the Drow have encircled their own city, keeping the Drow people in it that have been infected by the green water. The green water that Projet knows that is actually the life force of the Lich trying to gain power enough to come back to life. In a valiant effort, he was able to ask Hinkler in his dragon form to take him to the front lines of the Drow army guarding the city. He comes swooping down, riding this great blue dragon, and dismounted and talks to the soldiers with a simple expression, "I need to see your Empress." The soldiers sort of dumbfounded. The fact is that this half-elf has flown in with this great dragon, and then to top things off, he dismisses it and lets it fly back from where it came, and he presents himself as a negotiator or wants to treat with the Empress. The Drow soldiers agree, and they take him to the palace. During his walk through the city, he sees many dehydrated and dying Drow through the city. Like many can hardly walk because it's been days without water, and those that are drinking the water has lost their magic, and basically they're poisoning themselves, dying too. Now there are people reaching for him, asking him for help, asking for water. Looks like he probably sees at least a dozen people in Drow die on his way from the gates to the palace. When he comes upon the palace, he sees this great palace that is this crystal, almost ice, crystalline columns coming up, and he goes through the gates. The thing that shocks him the most, there are thousands of troops guarding the palace, keeping the people out of the palace as he comes through, and they weave him through. So they take him through the castle, and they take him into an interesting courtyard that glows in the middle. He steps, and they plant him in the middle. There's this glowing platform that's just a few inches off the ground. When he steps, it glows, nullifying a bunch of magic in the area. This Drow Lolth paladin is staying within 10 feet of him and tells him to be quiet and prepare for the Empress's entrance, and that she will be here soon. That was a few hours ago. He has stood in this courtyard that long, waiting for the Empress. So it's like, we will see how he feels when it comes. He notices that there are at least 5 guards scattered around the entranceways, including one standing up on next to the statue of a Drow with their hands held out. It looks like at some point water flowed from that down, and this whole area was once having water in it. It looks like it's been cut off. So Projet hears a loud noise, and as these gates open up to his right, and these 2 great doors open, and he sees 2 bright, shining yellow eyes before he sees anything else. It's like a shadow comes to life. He then sees teeth and a flickering tail as this panther-like being that is the color of night comes in, followed by a regal dressed female Drow. She walks with small steps and reserved, completely upright, with her hands tucked inside of her robes as she comes and is escorted by her panther. And we're going to join Projet once she gets to her to where she's going.